Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'll be really grateful if you could subscribe down below and hit the subscribe button and the like button, please. That will really help me. Okay, today I wanted to talk to you about my skin and basically what I've done wrong, what I have used that's caused damage onto my skin. Okay, so I wanted to talk to you about the dermabrasion machine that I have bought, which was 2 years ago. And so I read on this machine and I've read some of the reviews, and there was some good reviews on that. Basically, most of you might not, sorry, I can't talk today. Most of you might know and most of you might not know, but dermabrasion machine is apparently a machine that you basically use on your face, and it takes away the dead skin cells, so it kind of gets rid of the first layer of your skin, and then it allows the new skin to come out and onto the surface and so on. So I use this machine, and at first, when I first did it, it was really good. Like, I was like, wow, my face looks fresh. It's got rid of all the dead skin cells. I mean, I didn't notice a major difference, but it obviously felt good because I could see the old layer, the dead layer of the skin on the machine. I know this sounds really sick. But anyway, so the second time I used it, I think I went in a bit too deep. And what I did is I caused damage on my skin. So basically, the only reason I used this machine in the first place was because I had pigmentation on my skin. I don't know if you can see, but I'll try and show you. So there's some here and some there that I've got pigmentation. I've also got pigmentation around here, like a circle. I don't know if you can see. You probably can see. So that's another one. And I've got slight tiny ones here as well. And I think on my forehead a little bit. So I thought, but before I used this machine, I only had one little pigmentation around here and there. It wasn't as bad as now. So the reason I use this machine is to get rid of that, so that new skin can grow, until the new skin cells can come out onto the surface and so on. So after using this machine the second time, I think I went in a bit too deep. So when I used it, I think I added pressure so much more than the first time that I scratched my face. So I had a scratch all along here, one massive scratch there and another one here. So I had to go work like that. So people actually thought I had a physical fight with someone. Honestly to God, I had to try and explain to people it's a microdermabrasion machine. It was just long because I had to, and this basically happened last year in summer 2018, and it was, I think, one of the hottest and the longest summers ever. And I had to walk around with sunscreen on my face, SPF 50. I was like a ghost, honestly. Because it was so hot, I had to protect it because it was all scratched up, and I had to go work. I tried to avoid going out when I could, and I tried to stay in. But to cut a long story short, basically I caused more damage to my skin than I had done previously. So since then I've been buying all these serums, trying so many things, and just to get rid of it. And I don't think I've got my old skin anymore. I think once I use that machine, I have given damage to my skin, and I don't think I can easily get my skin back anymore. I think the damage is done. So so my advice to you, not that I'm a dermatologist, not that I'm a professional or anything like that, I don't know much about skin. However, I have been doing so much research on it. Through my experience, I know what I've done wrong, what's damaged my skin, what works for my skin. Everyone's skin is different, and I do understand that. And I'm not here talking like I'm a doctor, so you don't have to take my advice, honestly. I'm just talking through my experience, what I've done wrong. So all I'm wanting to advise you guys today is, if you do have a dermabrasion machine, or if you are thinking to get one, my first advice is think twice, because I've damaged my skin because of it. Especially like if you're thinking to use it yourself, honestly to God, do not do that. Do not do that. Honestly, I don't want you to go through what I've been through. I would say if you do want a machine like that, just go to a professional, go to a specialist, go to a dermatologist if there's a clinic that does that, who are you know, who has dermatologists there doing this on your skin, then fair enough. But honestly to God, do not do it yourself. You might try to, obviously I can't stop anyone, I'm just here to help you guys. But I try to do it myself because I always had this belief, you know, I don't trust anyone touching my skin. I never believed that someone else is gonna care about my skin like I do. So hence I got that machine and tried to do it myself and caused even further damage. Now I'm trying to reverse it all. I've paid so much money on serums, hyaluronic acid, HAA, all these niacinamide, all these serums, creams. I'm trying everything, literally everything. It's been over a year, and even up until now, I'm trying different stuff to see what actually works for my skin. So one of my biggest advices is that do not use this device alone or on your own to your own skin if you are not a dermatologist or a professional or a specialist, because just in case, I know like you might read the instructions, but I've caused damage onto my skin, like I said, and I cannot get it back. I'm still working on it, but I just wanted to say, just be careful with this machine. In fact, if you can avoid it, even better, because ever since I have not touched that machine because it's ruined my face. Honestly to God, it's ruined my face. The amount of things I had to do after that to my face to try and reverse it, like I said, it's been a pain, it's been a long journey, it's a slow process, and I've spent so much money on all these different products to try and win my skin back, and it's been so difficult. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can you know, put your question, you can ask your questions down below. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my channel down below. That will really help me, and hope to see you soon. Bye.